August 15th, opening day bear. PM 8 o'clock. It was before 9, so we'll call it 8 because it's before 9. All right, and the nose it goes. This is more fun than shooting my own, you know that?
Is it?
Yeah.
Well, I figure after 27 you might get tired of this, right?
I don't get tired of breakfast sausage.
Except this is my breakfast sausage.
Yes, that statement I made in that short video clip is true. I mean, I like hunting bears and shooting bears, and I like having a freezer full of bear sausage and breakfast sausage, summer sausage, and roasts and so forth. I love bear meat, but at this point in my life, I get more enjoyment and more satisfaction out of helping other people get bears. And that's the case with this particular video that you're about to watch here, as my son Dawson is the hunter in this video. And it's going to be shown almost entirely from his perspective because he's behind the camera self-filming this hunt throughout the hunt. So I'm in front of the camera a lot more than normally I would be as we go through the process of helping him get his bear in Ontario. And just to set this up a little bit so you understand how this works, in Ontario you have to go through an outfitter, but if you can find an outfitter who's willing to sign off on your bear license, you can buy bear tags over the counter, but you have to have an outfitter sign off on it. So that's what we've been doing. I've been taking a bunch of friends and family to Ontario for the last several years, and in this way I've helped get dozens of people a bear, and I get a lot of enjoyment out of this because I like the interesting aspects of bear hunting. To me, are not just the shooting of the bear, but the baiting and the being in the woods, and especially in Ontario where we do everything on four-wheelers. That's a lot of fun to me. It's beautiful country and just very, very enjoyable to me. I love the trail cameras and you know, putting out the cameras and checking the photos. It's just man, I just can't get enough of it. So at this point in my life, I get just a lot of satisfaction about this do-it-yourself type bear hunting and helping friends and family get their bear. So about 3 weeks prior to the season, I went up and got the baits going, and getting the baits going consists of several things. Now most of these locations I have at least one barrel, and it's got a small hole in the bottom that I put trail mix, and this year I used some 50-pound bags of corn to help cut the trail mix to keep costs down, because the bears just go through the trail mix. Man, they go through a barrel of trail mix in such a short time that I felt like I could keep my costs down by putting a couple of 50-pound bags of corn in each of them, and that did help. So there's at least one barrel, and sometimes two. Anytime I can put two barrels up there, then that helps keep the pastries and the candy and so forth, keeps it out of the weather. Then I use a three-pronged approach to scent. I like to get some scent up high. I like to throw some bacon up in the trees and so forth. I also spray Northwoods Bear products. In this case, I mostly use cherry and blueberry spray this year, and also Gold Mist to a lesser degree, but those are those fruit type baits are my favorite fall scents. So that's two aspects of it. And then we use Gold Rush mixed with oil in each of our bait sites when we first put them out, and I just Gold Rush them at the beginning, and then I rely on the scents from then on, the sprays. And then I also use the Super Sweet Bursts, and once again this year I use Cherry Burst and the Blueberry Burst, which I really, really like. And there's a ton of blueberries up in Ontario where we hunt, and it really worked good this year. So that is that's the way we get these baits going about 3 weeks before the season. And then about the season opens on the 15th of August every year, and so I usually go up on Friday or Saturday before. So about 4 or 5 days I'm going up there. Sure enough, all of 5 baits that I had going were completely cleaned up. And so I had to get them fired back up again. So I used the sprays and the powder and filled them back up with pastries and trail mix and so forth. So we got those all going about 4 or 5 days before the season. Then we check the cards, we decide which baits we're going to hunt, and we end up choosing the specific baits for each of the people that are along, and then we hang the tree stands usually 2 days before the season, sometimes just the day before the season.
Oh, you're trying to put these on the ground?
Yeah, I don't have a...
Well, they'll probably disappear a lot faster then. Who knows?
There you go. Yeah, they bent the crap out of this barrel.
But where do all these little trails go? Because nobody uses these anymore.
They're all logging roads and nobody ever...
And so 10 years from now, they're going to be gone. Unless you keep them up. So the whole world is on your shoulders now, pretty much.
Okay.
I got a
the arrow in the... Yeah. It looks like good blood to me, and you got a complete pass through.
What type of blood is it? Not lung blood, is it?
Well, doesn't that look like it's got bubbles in it? Kind of through here.
He just kind of spun around and just in the video.
Oh, right here.
He stood right there. What?
There he is.
Right there.
I don't know if he's dead or alive, but he's right there.
Now how big do you think he is?
He's a pretty good one. He's not 300, but it's a really nice bear. He's a really nice bear.
He's a tank. Did you just hear him die? Or what? What did you hear?
I don't know. It's a freaking sow. It's a sow. Holy cow, it is a huge sow. Wow, nice job. I mean, it's a good shot. There's the shot right there.
It looks like it's far back, does it not?
Well, that's kind of about right on a bear, though. I mean, that's all right, an all right shot on a bear. That's a pretty nice bear.
I didn't think I was going to get one tonight. I thought for sure I was going to be hunting
Look
tomorrow.
how big his feet are. Her
Yeah,
feet.
yeah.
It's a big old sow. It's a huge sow. All right. You grab that front leg and try to roll her in, and I'll grab right here. I'll tell you 1, 2, 3.
Oh, wow, she's got fat.
Oh,
How does that even work?
Wow.
That's not the exit wound, is it?
Yep.
Really, that's that low?
She was quartering a little bit. Yeah, she was quartering a little way. You got both lungs.
That's a big bear.
She fills up the sled, I'll tell you that.
So there you have it. That was a fun hunt, and we also had enjoyed some great times in camp. And Dawson loves to fish, muskies, a lot of good muskie fishing up in this area. So we did quite a bit of that when we weren't in the tree stand and weren't running the baits and the trail cameras and so forth. So thanks for being a part of this. Please subscribe if you would like to see more videos.